know what? Let's play the hits. Let's look at barrel rate. Let's look at hard hit rate. And maybe, look for some low whiff percentages and strikeout rates. And that's where I started to come around on some of my names.
Yeah. I mean, these are the numbers that are the constants. When you look at your home run leader, last year, Matt Olson, where was he? 99% percentile exit velo, hard hit rate, expected slugging was up there. And guess what? The year before, expected slugging was up there for Judge too. Exit velo up there, barrel rate, hard hit rate. It's the same stats every year. So you want guys that are going to pop in those categories. And that's why Jake Berger was brought up, I assume, by Paul. Because number 3 in barrel rate last year, Jake Berger, who you guys want nothing to do with. Number 3. Number 1 is Ohtani. Number 2, Matt Chapman. And then number 3, Berger. Now,
for Jake Berger, yeah.
I will say that the often injured Berger does not pop anywhere else. Like, he's not top 10 in any of those other categories. And that's why you're getting a ridiculous number. And, the amount of times that he's been able to put together full seasons. And by the way, he's in most corners of the universe a no-name guy. They don't know who Jake Berger is. I do, because he was on the White Sox for so long and he was a highly touted prospect for a while. And it just didn't work out here and they eventually moved on. He popped at the end of last year, but he's in a small media market as well. So that's part of the reason that you're going to get a big number here. I'll say this, looking over some of these categories that you want to for this specific home run leader, there are not a lot of guys where you could say, boy, that's a ton of value. We were going over some of the value plays in the golf tournament this weekend, and in golf on a week-to-week basis, you can find that. But the guys that do pop for home runs, like, most of them are 20 to 1 or shorter, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a couple that I had an eye on. So let's start from there and maybe work our way up to the favorites.
Okay.
Like, I see Corey Seager, less than a 16% strikeout rate, over 15% barrels, 25% whiff rate is solid, 53% hard hit, all quality numbers, and he's at 50 to 1. That one catches my eye, Corey Seager. J-Rod, Julio Rodriguez at 55 to 1 is just a fun bet, I think. I don't know if I actually expect that to hold all season long. Some of the underlying metrics, I don't think, back it up. And then I went way, way down with this one. Spencer Torkelson, 66 to 1.
There we go.
11 in hard
Never
hit
in a million
rate.
years.
Not anymore. You quit on him? You guys broke up?
You quit Spencer?
Just not in that park.
Yeah.
They play 81 games
11th hard hit rate, 14% barrel, under 25% whiff. Guy makes a lot of contact and makes hard contact. So when I looked down the board, those were the names I saw. Names like Seager and Torkelson.
All right. I circled 3 names because I'm looking for value at this. If I'm making a bet on this before the season starts, I'm looking for value. There's no way in hell I'm going to bet on a guy that's like 15 to 1. Not interested. We could talk about some of those names that people are going to bet, and maybe they should be in the conversation. I'm not interested, but that's fine. Berger's one of them. One of the other 3 that I circled is Corey Seager. So I'm with you. Yeah, I landed on Seager. I see a 65 out there for Corey Seager. And yeah, he does pop in a lot of these categories. Top 10 in hard hit rate, expected slugging, exit velo last year. He has 33 home runs in back-to-back seasons. Last year, he had 33 home runs in 119 games. So he didn't even put together a full season for you, and he was still popping. Yeah, if you look at his StatCast page, man, he's up there in all of these. I'm liking Seager more and more. The more I look at it, I think that makes a lot of sense. And like I mentioned, not a ton of guys with value. So at 65, you have my attention. Another one that doesn't pop in as many categories, and maybe it's because of the big playoffs, such a big story, but he's up there, and it's a good number at 45 to 1. Anybody interested in Adolis Garcia?
I feel like you guys are taking every person I've written down, which is good. We're all aligned.
We're on the same page then.
Well, because I assume
and
so. We're looking at the same stuff, like the research-wise. We had the same process, probably.
Yeah, and I think Garcia in that lineup. What I mean, I see it as high as 80-1 in some spots. Is that right?
Really?
I mean,
so I saw that too, but then I went to the place where that was supposed to be. It's a 40. But yeah, I was running to that place when I saw the
some
80.
50s, still some 50s and some 65s, I think, out there. So good value and a guy that he's so streaky though. Like he could hit 35 before the break, or conversely hit 12 before the break. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know with Garcia if I trust the production to last consistently enough. Like he'll go through spans where he doesn't make as much contact, and that's fine. 3 true outcome guys are good for this exercise too. He'll go through a month and a half where he's a 3 true outcome guy. So I will start with start with Riley Green. Riley Green. Hockey player or country artist?
That's a baseball player.
Right.
That's an outfielder for the Detroit Tigers.
Game's over. All right, this game is already broken.
This is an either or, Jake. We haven't included baseball players yet. That's a whole other level.
Is there an E at the end?
No.
Green E.
No E. No.
Riley. 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 Green. Country artist or hockey player?
That's a country artist.
Okay. I was like,
yeah, there it is.
Could have been a defenseman, but country artist.
Could have been. No, Riley Green. At Riley Duckman on IG. He loves to duck hunt. Also
let me tell you,
it's on the radio right now.
If there was an E at the end, I would have gone hockey player.
Maybe I don't need to dig so deep for names next time. All right, next. Clayton Keller.
Ooh.
Country artist or hockey player?
Country.
Joe?
Hockey player, apparently.
Hockey player. Yeah. Clayton Keller, right wing for the Arizona Coyotes. He's got 22 goals in 57 games this year, Paul, but you were close.
Playing hockey in Arizona doesn't even count. Anyway.
That's true. They get
they're playing in a high school gym, so.
The list of stuff that doesn't count or doesn't exist or never happened in Paul Aspen's world just grows by the day.
Lucas Raymond. Hockey player or country artist?
Lucas Raymond. That's a country artist.
Same country.
Come
I
on!
actually knew that one.
He had a goal and 2 assists last night for the Red Wings against the Caps.
3 points.
God, he just played with Kaner here in Chicago. How do we miss this, Joe? God.
How many times do I have to say? 2 first names. Don't like that. They don't exist in my world either.
These are good.
Okay.
These are good, Chris.
We're not lost 2 in a row.
I think they're too good. I think I'm gonna have to dial it back next time and throw a Carrie Underwood in just to give you guys a chance.
Willie Nelson.
Cody Johnson. Hockey player or country artist?
Oh man.
Let me just point out that these first names all suck.
Yes.
Riley.
I think I know this
Clayton,
one actually.
Lucas.
Oh.
Cody.
Jake, you want to have a swing at Cody Johnson?
Jake, you jump in. Cody Johnson.
I'm pretty sure this is a country music artist.
Jake nails it.
And I
Jake
am famously not country boy.
Yeah.
No, but you hang out with fans with country fans though. So
you're in your 20s in
that's a good
Chicago.
point.
Like everyone's kind of a country fan.
I mean, Jake's
you're going to the show.
dominating.
You're having fun.
Terrible. Paul's terrible at this so far.
Yeah.
All right.
Never listened to country music until I moved to Houston. And then I was like, you know what? After a couple months, I was like, I won't automatically turn off this radio station. That's where I got to this country.
Well,
I don't know how to play
also
sound on the show, but I know Cody Johnson and Lucas Raymond are.
Hey, everyone's got their skills.
There's also a 1 in 3 chance when you turn on the local radio in Houston that it's going to be a country station.
Right.
So you're kind of, whether you like
Had
it
to
or not.
adapt.
All right. Vince Dunn. Vince Dunn.
Oh
D-U-N-N.
I don't even like this game anymore.
This is tough. I'm gonna say country artist.
I'm gonna say hockey player.
Paul Aspen.
Yeah,
on the board.
God, so bad.
They're like, these are all
11
one
goals.
syllable, 2 syllable names.
That's
like
the problem.
Why I
He's
picked
going
them.
with
That's why I
the
picked
short,
them.
the short last names. Yeah, I mean that makes it different.
done with an E
But-
at the end.
But see,
Yeah,
here's
it's
the thing.
best.
These are some of the guys. So I purposely went to the stats leaders in the at NHL.com most ice time. I sorted it by most ice time
These guys
So-
have gotten the most run.
of the non-obvious
generic-
names.
Yeah.
You're
Wow.
not
Vince
picking
Dunn-
fourth line guys, is what you're saying. to
Right,
make the
exactly.
field work. Yes.
So Vince Dunn, a defenseman for the Seattle Kraken. Okay, this next one, last one, Kane Brown. Kane Brown, country artist or hockey
Right.
player.
I know what I'm
Brown.
gonna say.
Wrestler.
God.
D3 college
Come on.
football player.
Right.
Hockey
Mountain
Gotta be
Dew
fun.
defensive end.
Okay, gotta be country.
I'm going hockey.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I lost like
won!
5 in a row.
At the end.
God.